turn this audio on.
Birds are born with no shackles. One feather's my fate.
Set affection survey.
Blown away the white petals. Leave me trapped in the cage. The endless isolation can't wear down my illusion. Someday I'll make a dream unchained. Let my heart break and spread the wings, soaring past the night to chase the final light. Let the clouds heal me of the stings, gently wipe the sorrow off the life I dream. What is meant by miracle? A word outside my day.
Got 14 of these left.
Once again, repeat bubbles. But how could I escape? No further hesitation on those unanswered questions. So now I'll make a dream unchained.
There you are.
Back already?
I need to collect my rewards.
Birds are born with no shackles. One feather's my fate. Blown away the white petals. Leave me trapped in the cage. The endless isolation can't wear down my illusion. Someday I'll make a dream unchained. Let my heart bravely spread the wings, soaring past the night to trace the primal light.
I'm not done yet.
Let the clouds heal me of the stings.
Ah, that's better.
Gently wipe the sorrow off the life I dream.
Let's do a quick 10 pull.
By miracle, a word outside my day. Once again, repeat bubbles. But how could I escape? No further hesitation.
Purple. Oh, we got this guy.
On those unanswered questions. So now I'll make a dream unchained. Let my heart bravely spread the wings, soaring past the night to trace the primal light. Let the clouds heal me of the stings, till they wipe the sorrow off my life I dream. to trace the primal light. Let the clouds heal me of the stains till they wipe the sorrow off my life. I dream. I dream. Birds are born with no shackles, and one feathers my fate.
Honestly, effect resistance would be very nice to have. I should have looked for that.
Leave me trapped in the cage. The endless isolation can't wear down my illusion. Someday I'll make a dream
yes, this one.
unchained. Let my heart bravely spread the wings, soar past the night to trace the primal light. Let the clouds heal me of the stains till they wipe the sorrow off my life. I dream.
Lots of crit damage.
What is meant by miracle? A word outside my days.
So that's how that works.
Can repeat wobbles, but how could
Outgoing
I
and healing boost obviously is good.
no further hesitation on those unanswered questions. So now I'll make a dream unchained. Let my heart bravely spread the wings, soaring past the night to trace the primal light. Let the clouds heal me of the stains
Orange speed.
till they wipe the sorrow off my life. I
And it has effect resist and break effect.
dream.
Let's get her sped up. Not the great. Oh, got break effect. That's good. Effect resist. I like that. Break effect. Crit rate. Honestly, not bad. Health defense. Not getting the good stuff. Well, at least one speed boost.
Birds are born with no shackles, and one feathers my fate.
What's a good set for her? Do I even have the good stuff for her? The champion's headgear, champion gear is the best.
Trapped in the cage.
Honestly, the rest of these guys have at least something decent to work with.
Can't wear down my illusion. Someday I'll make a dream unchained.
effect resist.
My heart bravely spread the wings, soaring past the night.
It's not even 30.
Chase the primal light. Let the clouds heal me of the stings. Tell me like the sorrow of my life I dream. What is meant by miracle? A word outside my days. Once again,
Recommendations, speed, obviously.
bubbles, but how could I escape? No further hesitation on those unanswered questions. So now I'll make a dream unchained. Let my heart bravely spread the wings, soaring past the night. To
Oh,
chase
effect
the
resist.
primal
Nice.
light.
Not the nicest, but I'm not happy with that. So I would like to get more breakthrough. Nope, not a very good artifact. Ooh, getting break effect immediately. Now this one's turning out good. And the crit rate is kind of nice. Alright, that's enough. Time to continue this story.
It's
In
still
around 12
early.
minutes.
Where to now?
Alright, let's go.
This
Ooh,
is
I have
ridiculous.
none left.
Why do I
Let's
keep
get that.
bumping into colleagues?
Where are you planning to go next?
Could you give me some time to think about it?
I can't believe we are letting this guy just go.
Shall we keep going then? Did you forget already? Miss Ting Yoon is going back to the Alliance, so we're here to help her pick out souvenirs.
I'm not too familiar with this planet. I'm worried an unscrupulous cutthroat merchant will try to take advantage of me. Luckily, the people I want to buy these gifts for are friends you already know on the Xianzhou. So I'll be counting on both your stakeholder intuitions for recommendations.
As if a merchant could seriously take advantage of you.
No, I already picked up a few gifts earlier. So that means there's only 3 more left to go.
Yeah, she's
But
covalent.
we've already
angel.
lost a lot of time. So we'd better not drag our feet.
I love the rainbow shoot because in an anime it looks weird because it's supposed to be semi-realistic in terms of biology. But this is a dream world. So rainbow puke is just a hilarious addition. What's up with you? I'll find out during
Welcome. How can I help you?
Hello there.
completionist
It's my
streams.
first time visiting the Dreamscape, so I wanted to buy some local specialties as souvenirs for my friends back
Right.
home. My
Why, you really know how to flatter. Go ahead. Browse all you like.
First we have Lady Fuxuan of the Divination Commission. What do you think best suits her?
can you picture her driving? It looks cool, but it's probably not a good idea.
Lady Fuxuan has such refined taste. The Xianzhou really has changed a lot in the time I've been asleep. Let's go with your suggestion. Next is General Jing Yuan. Come to Clock Studios theme park to learn more about the history of the planet of festivities. I think the General will like this gift. Finally, we have Lady Bailu of the Alchemy Commission. She loves excitement. You carry yourself with such dignity and grace, but you still have the heart of a child. Lady Bailu loves these types of accessories. Let's go with your suggestion. That's all of them. Please wrap them up for me. Thanks to both your help, everything went smoother than I expected. And it looks like we still have some time to spare.
Why don't we pay another visit to the Dreamscape sales store? You can find memory bubbles pretty much anywhere. But Penacony's dream bubbles are extraordinary. Even if we don't get them as gifts, we can keep them as souvenirs for ourselves.
A souvenir for myself? That's definitely an idea I can get behind. But there's one more thing I wish to do. Since this is our last stop, could I have a word with you two in private? Perhaps somewhere more secluded. I'd like to discuss a personal matter.
Damn, I was talking so much and no one got it because I had my mic muted. But I did so good with those questions. I only got one wrong because I was just curious about what the unicycler was instead of actually thinking it was something she wanted. Plus, that's sure to be an expensive gift.
This is a good spot.
Miss Ting Yoon, what's this about?
You've looked out for me during our travels together these past few days. I'm truly grateful and can't thank you enough. But there are some things I find difficult to forget. I feel it's only right that I tell you what's on my mind before we part ways. Do you two still remember what it was like when you first saw me?
How could we forget? She was so shocked. She was frozen in place when she shouted.
Exactly. And that's precisely why I haven't been able to shake off this strange feeling in the days since I started traveling with you. When I asked for your names, I couldn't help but think that this first encounter was actually a long-awaited reunion for you. I've heard about what happened to you on the Xianzhou. And I've got to admit that Fantilia's disguise was so perfect, it was like another me tricking everyone.
Yeah, we couldn't even tell when you were replaced by Fantilia. I figured it happened when we were after Kafka. You vanished for a while. I thought you must have come back as a double.
But it was much earlier than that. That thought has me filled with sorrow. As if a piece of my life had been stolen away, and I had no part in it. That's what I've been puzzled about, too. I never actually saw how Fantilia managed to disguise herself as me. What was your impression of that Tingyun, if you recall?
Bit dangerous.
But I'm not very strong physically. Are you referring to my quick wits?
Her
So, what did she seem like to you?
shrewd merchant.
I'll just assume that's a compliment. Maybe next time you could just say silver-tongued. Was there anything particularly memorable?
Extremely flexible.
Now's not the time for those kinds of jokes.
Now the final question. In your eyes, am I just like the Tingyun you remember?
No. I think you're better.
Wait, don't you find that question a bit weird? You're the real Tingyun. Why compare yourself to an imposter?
Oh, Miss March, you might have the wrong idea. I'm just feeling a mix of regret and relief.
Uh-huh.
As a merchant, staying well-informed is crucial. It's only natural for me to stay updated on the events of the Lawfu before I return. If I had rushed in and out back then, I wouldn't have been much help. Instead, I would have postponed the trip and sought assistance from allies, but in that case...
We wouldn't have crossed paths.
Exactly. Based on your description, that Lord Ravager was indeed cunning. Her demeanor mirrored mine so closely that it felt like she was living my life for a few days, rather than merely disguising herself. I regret missing out on your Sanjo journey. But everything that unfolded afterward, aside from the scheming, played out exactly as if I'd been there. This leads me to consider another possibility. Fantilia had stolen a piece of my life, and a Foxian always gets even. I will not be taken advantage of.
There we
I
go.
must take something back from her as well. But after thinking it over, the only thing that could be considered equal value is the bond I have with all of you. That thought has brought me great comfort. And now I know how to speak to you properly. We've never even met before, and here you are, offering your help, just as before. I should have treated you with respect, but fear of Fantilia made me act like somebody else. And now, I will reclaim everything I have lost. And it should begin with a proper acknowledgement. Dear benefactors, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you.
Huh.
Looks like we're off to a good start. Moving forward, I'll definitely be trying more things like this from now on. And you, my dear benefactors, will be my source of courage.
Miss Tingyun, that's way too over the top. Just don't make any risky decisions. It might overwhelm her.
We'll see. I just hope the Tingyun in your memories won't be tainted by Fantilia anymore. All right, no more questions. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time. Let's continue on our way.
Welcome to the Dreamscape Sales Store. Dr. Edward at your service.
looking for some dreams to give as gifts. Something exotic and preferably captivating.
Just a friendly reminder. Being too picky won't help you find the best dreams. Just dampen your spirits ahead of time. That being said, there are always some lucky exceptions. Not too long ago, I procured a dream bubble that sounds perfect for you.
Doesn't sound loud enough to me.
The story unfolds in the Xianzhou Alliance, where a young swordmaster strives to become the sword champion. However, his junior Foxian Sora, who just turned 100, puts him in a tough spot.
Why does that sound oddly familiar?
Since I'm returning to the Xianzhou, I think it's better to choose something unrelated to the Alliance. Feel free to pick a few for me.
I love customers like you. So easy to work with.
So easy to take advantage of, you mean? Just don't pick anything weird, okay?
Oh, speaking of dreamscapes, I have a gift for you, my benefactors. After troubling you all this time, I couldn't leave without properly expressing my thanks. Here's a dream bubble for you. I hope you enjoy it.
Wow. That's really nice of you.
Here are the dream bubbles I've prepared for you. Thank you for your business.
Well, it looks like everything's finally in order. I suppose it's time to head back?
I can't believe it's time for Miss Ting Yoon to leave. I'm not ready to say goodbye just yet. Yeah, we got delayed on the way. Mr. Yang will explain in detail when he gets back. Has the messenger from the Xianzhou arrived yet?
Yes, we've been chatting for a while. Turns out she's an old acquaintance of yours.
Long time no see, everyone.
Yukong.
Madame Yukong?
I've imagined this moment many times. I was worried I might embarrass myself in front of you. I even rehearsed every word beforehand. But now it seems it was unnecessary. Ting Yoon, I'm here to take you home.
You two must have a lot to catch up on. After being apart for so long, we'll give you some space.
Madame Yukong, I wasn't expecting it to be you. What a wonderful surprise.
I wanted to come because, after all, it's you who's coming home.
Yeah, me of all people.
Your body. It's going to be tough from now on, isn't it?
I've already escaped death once. What more could I ask for? Also, it's not all bad. I might even beat you at arm wrestling now.
You're still the same, carefree as always. I have a lot I'd like to tell you, but I'll save it for the road. It's a long journey back to the Luofu. Even if we can't completely rid you of the pain, there must be ways to alleviate it on the Xianzhou.
I have no doubt. since we're alone here, may I ask you one more thing? Do I really have to go back to the Luofu?
Why? You don't want to?
Despite Fantilia's ruthlessness, she spared me when I should have been eliminated. And why did Miss Ron Mei, who has no ties to the Xianzhou, go out of her way to save me? It seems as if I've become a pawn.
The innocent
in someone
child
else's
refuses to
game.
play by others' games.
There are people within the Alliance who also believe that the suspect is now on the Yuchua.
If that's the case, it's all the more reason for me not to return to the Luofu and complicate things. I might as well take advantage of this situation.
Take advantage of the situation? What do you mean?
Right now, the marks of ruin inside me maintain a delicate balance. Moreover, they were created by Fantilia herself. If possible, please inform the General and arrange for me to meet with the Marshal. Maybe this body of mine can help the Alliance get one step closer to the Xianzhou's enemies.
When Ron Mei visited the Luofu earlier, she mentioned what happened to you. This coincided with when the message sent by the Astral Express arrived. The Arbiter Generals concluded that Fantilia did not intend for you to survive. If utilized strategically, this could give the Alliance an element of surprise. If we follow this plan, we must keep your resurrection hidden. But before making any decisions, I want to know what you think. If you wish to go home, I'll support you, no matter what others may say.
Then I'm glad. I shall save you the trouble of hearing what those people may say.
The road ahead is perilous. If you decide to take it, I won't stop you. Maybe I'm being selfish, but I still want to know. Are you choosing this because it's what you really want?
I've come to see myself clearly in this dream journey. Perhaps it's what people call a blessing in disguise. There is someone who can attest to my true intentions. Please follow me. She should be around here somewhere.
Is that...
After a strange encounter, I was fragmented into multiple Tingyuns, each embodying a different aspect of my memories. And one of them hasn't returned to me, because she ventured too far. Until now.
You mean her? What is she doing?
She's captivated by something that has deeply mesmerized me. As a fleeting emotion, she's no different from a newborn. Her boarding this ship was solely down to her inner impulse. Madame Yukong, do you remember? Perhaps that was just an ordinary flight for you, but for a certain child, that was her first experience with the sky.
Of course I remember. Back then, you were still young enough for me to carry.
You probably still can. Want to give it a try?
I'm afraid you'd be too heavy for me now.
Just kidding.
I remember you kept begging me to take you to the Star Skiff, and even dreamed of becoming a pilot. But once you were airborne, you were so nervous that you clung to others for dear life.
This flight was a turning point in my life. The boundless cosmos unfolded before me. I was completely mesmerized, not just by the view, but by a realization. In this world, there are paths beyond waiting for us to explore. Even though I lacked the talent to pilot the star skiff and wasn't much of a warrior, I still chose to travel around with the Merchant Guild. Even to this day, this thrill still courses through me.
That hasn't changed?
Never. Now I can embark once more on my journey as a traveler of no return, exploring the paths that lie beyond. Speaking of which, how are things with the Whistling Flames?
I've left Yan Ming in charge for now. He's reliable, but he can be a bit extreme, and might not always follow your principles as a traveling merchant.
My principles. Forsake what others fight for and take what others abandon. That's the way to navigate the world and achieve my goals. I will continue to uphold my principles. But now I've also learned that while these merchant principles may apply to humans, they falter in the face of the gods.
But this shouldn't fall on your shoulders to begin with. You are simply an innocent survivor in this war.
Madame Yukong, you were once a survivor in the war too, weren't you? In a hazy dream, I vaguely remember someone telling me that the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity. But Madame Yukong, the gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay?
Every moment of every day. But as inconsequential as we are, how can we escape the fate of being mere pawns? If I could choose, I would never want you to become a pawn. I just wish you could still be that carefree little fox, not caught up in this war.
Don't be disheartened, Madame Yukong. Thanks to the favor of the Lord Ravager, I've become a player in this game. Remember, it's often the unassuming pawns, the lone traveler, or the worm that subdues the dragon, that leave even the best strategists helpless. So, now I'll become a cunning speck of dust, and make those masterminds behind the curtains sneeze a few times.
Ah, I'm loving her. Sunday? Alright, guess that explains why we're going to see Robin.
Is this place also affected by the Order?
No, I'm just here to bid farewell. I changed my mind along the way. This journey has too many variables, so it shouldn't matter if we add another.
How did you know she would be here?
I didn't. I had a hunch and decided to try my luck. It seems I can be lucky sometimes.
It's not like you to leave things to luck.
I'm trying to change too.
I don't think you need a bystander in this scenario. Go on ahead.
You're not worried I'll take the opportunity to escape?
I believe you're the kind of person that has the ability and desire to use everything to your advantage. But that everything does not include Miss Robin.
Thank you.
Now then, Mr. 1 Week.
I'm not leaving. No way.
Let him stay. He won't be in the way. I actually need 1 week to be there. She shouldn't be seen talking to a fugitive, no matter the circumstances.
You don't intend to reveal your true identity to her?
Both parties don't have to be aware that this is a farewell. I shouldn't put her at risk for my selfishness.
As you wish.
Shall we go then?
Let's go. Our journey can't begin if I can't take this first step.
So it's a nice big explosion. This is... Oh, the area is Dream's Edge. Gimme.
The fruits of a long journey. I didn't expect to see you here, Miss Robin.
It's nice to meet you, miss. May I know your name?
Where they going with
My
this time?
name is 1 week. I'm a member of the Nightingale family.
Oh, you're a Dreamweaver. Thank you for all your hard work. You all are the reason the Dreamscape has been able to recover from this crisis.
You're too kind, Miss Robin. You must be very busy. What brings you here to Dream's Edge?
I'm taking a break. I wanted to find a quiet place to relax. Ideally somewhere where I could see the stars. Before I knew it, I'd walked all the way here. I know these stars only exist in the dream, but...
Well, perhaps the dreamscape is not so different from reality. When we look up into the night sky, the stars aren't really there. The glimmering lights we see are merely the images of stars from long ago.
Same
So,
thing he told her as kids.
Have we ever truly seen a real sky full of stars?
Yeah, she's figured it out.
You're very philosophical, Miss 1 week. You remind me of someone I know. Do you work nearby?
No. Today is my rest day. There's going to be a show later, so I came early to find a good seat.
A show? Here?
It's somewhere farther away. They say it's a farewell performance. The kind that's better to listen to from afar than watch it performed live.
I see. In that case, the observation deck is a good choice. You can see all of Penacony from here. Distance can make some things appear more beautiful.
Miss Robin, may I stay here with you to gaze at the stars before the show begins?
Of course. You don't have to be so courteous. I should be the one asking. This is Dream's Edge, after all, and the Dreamweavers are its true masters.
And what are you running off for? Aren't you gonna keep up that illusion?
Still, these stars are unfamiliar to me. I don't recognize any of them, and it makes me feel uneasy.
What makes you feel this way? Is it because the sky is so far away, or because it's the unknown?
Perhaps it's both. The Stellaron disaster may not have had any real consequences, but many guests still chose to check out. Now the hotel feels quieter than before. It makes me wonder what Penacony's future will be like. I just hope it will not negatively affect you, Miss Robin.
You're too kind. I'll be fine. The disaster was unexpected, but because of it, I was able to witness many pasts and think about many futures. My only real regret is that I left some things unsaid.
Did the person you wanted to say them to leave?
Yes. He left in such a hurry that I didn't even get the chance to say goodbye.
Sometimes, what's in your heart doesn't need to be dressed up in words. Maybe he already knows what you wanted to say.
But don't you think we should put in some effort when we want to encourage someone?
If you don't mind me asking, who is it that you wish to encourage?
It's someone who experienced failure recently and is about to
Yeah,
embark
she got them
on a
all figured
long
out.
journey.
There are many such people on Penacony. Failure is like the setting sun to a dream chaser.
And he getting nervous.
It's something that happens every day. I believe they all have the willpower to start anew. Especially after receiving a smile from you, Miss Robin.
But he's different. He's stronger than most ordinary people, but because of it, people have this misconception. They think that when he falls, he will stand back up faster than anyone else.
Are you saying that's not true?
It's not. Because before he stands up again, he will hesitate and agonize for ages over whether that is the right course of action.
Hey,
Failure may be a good thing for someone like that. Being able to reflect on one's actions is a valuable quality to have.
You may be right, but I still hope that he'll never change.
Why is that?
Because I have faith in the person I remember him to be. He may have taken the wrong approach when he failed, but I don't think he had the wrong intentions. We once stood together at the same starting line, but now it's his turn to fly for the stars. I believe he'll find the right path, even if he has to do it alone. We don't have to soar into the sky together, because I know we'll reunite one day, up there in the clouds.
I hope so.
Miss 1 Week, may I ask a favor? There's a jigsaw here I'd like to finish before I leave. If I have a Dreamweaver's help, maybe I'll be able to fill in the missing pieces.
The dream jigsaw. I see. I'll do my best.
Don't worry if you can't find them. Just think of it as us taking a walk together.
I'm still inexperienced, so let's just hope we get lucky.
Thank you anyway. I expect the first jigsaw piece will be a part of the starry sky. As for the other piece, I hope it will symbolize wings.
It seems we've been blessed with good fortune today.
Is this... It seems familiar.
Another Dreamweaver probably left this behind. It's a habit for this profession. They hope to use these blessings as a foundation for the dreamscape.
One week.
I'm a big fan. I don't get to attend every single one of your concerts, but I watch the recordings of each of them at least once. I love all of your songs. Gosh, I wish I could tell the whole world about this.
Thank you for your support. I'll keep doing my best.
The second jigsaw piece. Is this a pair of wings or a decoration made of feathers?
Maybe it's somewhere in between the two. It's a pair of broken wings.
We should keep looking.
It's okay. Let's use this one. We have enough. Let's go back.
It's done. Have a look. Soon, I shall travel to those unfamiliar stars, none of which I recognize. But as long as you continue to gaze upon them from here, then those unfamiliar stars will one day be the place of our reunion.
You still couldn't bear to say goodbye in the end. Maybe I'm stronger than you think. You must try to relax on your long journey,
Yeah, figure them out so easy.
brother.
That didn't seem like a perfect goodbye.
It's enough. I only meant to stay quietly by her side for a bit. Why did you do those unnecessary things?
What things?
Those 2 notes. If someone finds them, they can be used as evidence against her.
Huh. So you can do whatever you want as many times as you want, but I can't? I don't want to live with regret for the rest of my life either.
Live with regret.
We're almost done saying our goodbyes, right?
Yes, we only have one last stop. But before we leave, I have a question I'd like to ask you, Mr. Yang. I'm curious. Why did you become a Nameless?
Why the sudden interest?
I always had a feeling that you would never give up on someone who needed help. After spending time with you, I'm even more convinced of this assessment. At this very moment, there are countless worlds above the sky still waiting for the arrival of the Astral Express. Yet you and your companions have chosen to stay here. All for an old friend you never knew, and a notorious fugitive. To trailblaze means to forge ahead. Yet, you stop and spend precious time on people just passing by. All the while you believe this is the natural course of action?
That's
Well,
not what I think at all.
max polarity is
Besides,
elite.
the watchmaker also made a similar choice.
And because of that, he bid farewell to the Express and never walked among the stars again in his lifetime.
Not all journeys lead to the stars. Even if we leave the Express, some trailblazing paths will still continue. You can think of it this way. The title of Nameless doesn't belong to any one person. Each individual will have their own view of what it means to walk this path and will always try their best, no matter the situation. The goal of my trailblazing is not the unknown world, but every living being who exists under the stars. In my homeland, the name Welt means world. It suggests that each person is a world unto themselves, and that we harbor as many possibilities as the distant stars. The connections I gain on my journey are what is most precious to me. This is my way of the Trailblaze and the reason why I decided to stay here.
Why me?
Like I said before, I left my home in a hurry too. I know how you feel right now. I also know that a person will only be able to truly face themselves once they've decided to say goodbye to their past, the same way you're doing right here, right now. There was never a third person with us, was there?
I told you he'd find out.
I should have known nothing could escape your keen eyes. Since you already know 1 week's secret, there's no need for me to build up suspense. Let's go. We'll head straight for the finale and take our final bow in this farewell performance.
Alright, we're all in the late... Most of my characters are level 70, this should be easy. And I have fire and imagination. Let's double up on the imagination.
I know you can hide your appearance, but trespassing on restricted family grounds is still a bold move.
Don't worry, I won't take too much time. I was a child when I first visited the Grand Theater. I remember seeing the light behind the curtains from here, and believing it to be the morning star guiding me toward the land of the dreams. When I returned here many years later as the head of the Oak family, I finally learned that the light was actually a Stellaron.
Now that you've returned to the stage, what are you planning to do?
Prepare for my departure. I've always believed that a person's starting point should also be his last stop. Have you ever seen the elderly at the end of their lives? As they welcome their final moments, they invariably raise their hands, stretching their arms into the emptiness. Much like how babies also stretch their arms into the air when they are first born. Humanity flaps their wings twice as they complete their journey. Once when they are born, and once when they die. In order to flap my own wings and soar again. I will say goodbye, here, to the me of yesterday. I really hate this face. My expressions feel so dull and lifeless.
I see. That explains why something always felt off about your appearance. The halo above your head that symbolizes the harmony, it's been missing since the moment we reunited.
It's true that this ring was bestowed upon our people by the heavens. But that doesn't mean it can't be thrown away. While I was in the gallery of thoughts, at the entrance of the dream, I chose to completely sever the halo from myself.
Why?
I am a fugitive, after all. I must remove any chance of being detected by the family. Another reason is to feel pain. A pain like falling from the sky with broken wings that can keep me awake. This is how I can cast aside all the blessings of the harmony and the order and, for the first time in my life, enter the sweet dream as an ordinary person.
Is that also how Mr. 1 Week came into this world?
No. You wouldn't believe the real story even if he told you. He was born from an accident. One that you're actually quite familiar with. It was that try not to laugh challenge. Quite embarrassing, to be honest. I was roaming around as an ordinary person when I unfortunately fell into that Pepeshi's trap. The prank that fragmented Miss Ting-Yun also divided my fragile self into two.
Are you saying that he's a part of you? That's quite surprising given that you two look nothing alike.
You could say he's another possibility of me. I too was once a child, with aspirations buried deep within. Over time, those childhood voices grew increasingly faint. Maybe if I had made a small change in my childhood, I would have turned out to be exactly like him. What a pity. Failing to become a better version of yourself. So, my final farewell will be like that of Miss Ting-Yun. I will perform a tuning on myself, and return to my complete form. And this also means that 1 week will vanish for good. That's why I said this was the last stop. Is there a possibility that you will be the one who disappears? No. This is a foregone conclusion. But who's to say there won't be any changes? Maybe deep down, I'm also anticipating this possibility.
Regardless of the outcome, you will have a witness. I'll be waiting for you in the audience.
Much appreciated. Now, shall we begin? Anticipating this possibility, you've really changed. In the past, you wouldn't have tolerated any noise at all. I'm about to embark on an unknown journey, where it will be impossible to maintain my orderly life. I will have to navigate unexpected surprises, much like today. You're not ready at all, are you? I feel unsettled, maybe even scared. Ever since I left Penacony, I could no longer control everything. Don't flatter yourself. You can't control anything. But isn't that how it is for most people? My fear of the unknown may be a weakness, but your presence has shown me that surprises aren't always bad. Meeting you has been a great help to me, and I'm glad to have discovered this side of myself. I also feel grateful for the opportunity to tell you this in person. I truly dislike you. What? Are you sure you didn't mean the opposite? I must admit, many of your qualities strike a chord with me. There are times when I want to joke around, freely express my thoughts, or openly share my dislike of a person. Or my fondness. I want to tell her that I love all her songs. Then go for it, Sonny. You always talk about locking the bird in the cage, but you're the one who's trapped. Look at yourself.
Max polarity freak.
Besides discipline and hesitation, there's nothing else in your life. If you continue living like a slab of marble, you'll break into pieces when you fall. But I won't become like you. I simply can't. I dislike people who are frivolous. It makes me uncomfortable to even emulate them. If I fail, I will still uphold my principles, such as decorum and stateliness. As for the harmony, my stance remains the same. Whether it's you or the paths, if what I once doubted, or even opposed, becomes the force I must rely on in the future, then this time, my true heart will guide the tuning. I'll leave it to you.
What is this? Leaving your fate entirely up to a coin flip? This isn't like you at all. Did you lose your mind after being run over by the Express? Or were you possessed by that IPC gambler?
Failure is always the best teacher. To save more lives, you must first understand what they live for and what they die for. The best way to achieve this is through personal experience.
Maybe if you are,
You see?
you know, a
I'm
freak.
already starting to make changes. Whether it's us merging or one of us disappearing, I'll leave the tuning to fate, and see if I can embrace all that I detest. Only then will I truly be able to walk among the living, in their world. But what if you can't do it? Well, that's out of my hands. It will just prove that I'm still the same person. The person who always disappoints his sister.
I want to know what his talent does, so I'm going to use the internet. No, not his talent, his technique.
Yeah.
Okay, so his is a field technique.
Falling is just another name for flying. That's why I rejoice at my broken wings. Step into the mortal world to see how it truly is. Then,
Day of peaceful repose.
be born as a human and die as one.
Guessing we're gonna have to fight him again.
And with my last breath, I'll join the weak in reaching my hands toward the sky. On the planet of festivities, whatever identities I once had, they no longer matter. It's not the gods who answer us, but ourselves from the future.
Well, at least that's one angel idea.
I don't have much to say. But as it's time to part ways,
Bathroom.
here's one last piece of advice. When telling jokes, be sincere. Don't sweat the details, and above all, don't explain them every time. Never mind. Maybe it's better for you not to joke at all. No objections from me. This is so annoying. How did I become so dull? Well, despite everything, try not to be too hard on yourself. There will always be people who are sad. Planet of festivities, land of the dreams. I say goodbye to my home.
one desire to leave the stage for good.
One must first step back onto the stage!
Rematch.
As expected, the trickiest thing is tuning yourself. These dissonant sounds are much too harsh.
So you can only support a single
A
character.
moment of divine insight arises from enduring patience.
Serenity is before me.
Existence is unity.
In the mood for another
Every
beating?
petal in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind.
No, we do have to die.
Disorderly noise!
Let's improvise.
Torment and doubt, farewell. Echoes of the past, you need not fade away. Follow me to the stars.
Dreams do come true.
Step up, let's see
This
ya.
mortal form.
What does this even do? Oh, wrong button. Alright, skill. Oh, it's this is an action boost. Oh, this is strong with memo sprites. This is the ultimate. Ultimate. Well, that was wasteful.
I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Disorderly noise! Friends? Indulge yourselves!
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Why is everybody silent? The noise is fading.
Take your positions.
Alright.
Dreams do come true.
I'll overcome the thorns.
A moment of divine insight arises from enduring patience.
Serenity is before me.
It ain't over.
Grace and elegance. Existence is unity. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Let's improvise.
Heard the call.
Alright.
It's of no consequence.
Some value, I suppose.
And got it.
Enjoy eternal peace.
Torment and doubt, farewell. In this mortal form, I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Perfect.
Life's like a good brew. Full, my friends. Indulge yourself! Disorderly noise!
Time has come. Let it be revealed. Is it inevitable for me? I'll overcome the
Free-healing.
thorns. Serenity is before me.
Time to mix things up.
I can't thank
Take your
you enough.
positions. Let's improvise.
With wisdom comes
Some
protection.
value, I suppose.
Noisy.
I've heard the call. Torment and doubt, farewell.
In the mood for another beating? All things are part of the melody. Life's like a good brew. Full my friends. Indulge yourselves!
In this mortal form, I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
Eternal prayer.
Oh, that sucks.
Dreams do come true.
There's more to life. Existence is unity. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
I'll overcome the thorns.
Enjoying yourself?
It ain't over. Gods awaken!
Let's continue.
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
I've heard the call. Serenity is before me.
Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up.
So this is the world of life.
Life's like a... My friends? Indulge yourselves! With wisdom comes protection.
Dreams do come true.
Some value, I
The
suppose.
mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
I'll overcome the thorns.
Noise is fading.
Still the same.
Enjoy eternal peace.
In this mortal form, I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Disorderly noise.
Eternal.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
In the mood for another beating? How's this taste?
I can't thank you
Life's
enough.
like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves! All things are part of the melody. Eternal prayer. I like the confidence.
Take your positions.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Let's improvise.
Serenity is before me.
Step up, let's see ya. It ain't over. Disorderly noise. God is awakened.
In this mortal form, I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Dreams do come true.
There's more to life.
I've heard the call. Torment and doubt, farewell.
Time to mix things up.
So this is the warmth of life.
Nice like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
There we go. Really, this imagery?
On this 8th day, I grant myself departure.
Well, how should I address you now? Mr. Sunday or Mr. 1 Week?
Whichever you prefer. He's probably mocking me from inside right now. Thank you for accompanying me through all this, Mr. Yang. This farewell journey has come to an end.
What are your plans after leaving Penacony?
At this point, there's no need to hide things from you. I believe there's more to the incident involving the Stellaron on Penacony.
Are you suggesting that the Dream Master wasn't the one controlling the Stellaron?
Don't worry. The Oak family was indeed behind seizing the Stellaron, and resurrecting the fallen Eon during the Charmony Festival, and you've already defeated them. But Mr. Gopherwood once told me that all the Order's efforts were aimed at avoiding the same mistakes that the Harmony made. My guess is that the family from the Montour system must be involved. Unfortunately, too much time has passed to verify that. Penacony is just a small territory, and even the family heads with their authority cannot enter the sacred site of the Harmony and inquire about the true will of the Great One. In the worst-case scenario, if Xipe turned a blind eye, how could the strong defending the weak hold up? Mr. Yang, I just want to tell you this. The Harmony has more than one side. They can be the most steadfast ally of the Astral Express, or the most fearsome enemy.
Well, thank you for being honest with me. The efforts of the crew on Penacony were driven by the same concern. After all this, the Harmony and the Preservation will keep the situation on the planet of festivities in balance. With the momentum from the Trailblaze, more forces will arrive, and Penacony will become a public space in the cosmos. Freedom is the only answer the Nameless can offer. I'm glad that Penacony needs it.
You and I both strive for a peaceful society, even if our reasons are different. And you've gone even further than I have. If not for our paths, perhaps you and I wouldn't be in opposition.
Don't sell yourself short. We're not fundamentally opposed. Otherwise, you wouldn't have shown me mercy in front of the Dream Master. This shared journey is my way of repaying you. After all, you are one of my trailblazing goals.
About that, You've given me many insights as well. Humans are the measure of everything, and no one is the sole savior. Creating a paradise remains one of my lifelong ambitions. As I move forward, I realize I must build it brick by brick. Therefore, I have a request that I hope you'll consider. While I lack the will to trailblaze, nor can I become a true nameless, I admire your convictions. Perhaps what I need, more than asceticism, is knowledge. Therefore, after leaving Penacony, would you consider letting me...
No.
Come aboard the Astral Express and travel with you for now?
Can I say no to this?
So this is why I brought him here.
Oh my
Mr.
God.
Sunday wants to join us on the Express. Of course, I can't make that decision alone.
But if you didn't support this idea, you wouldn't have brought him back. Well, I trust your judgment. If someone is willing to join us on our journey, the Express will be open to them. Really? But this time is different. Before making any decision, Trailblazer, I want to hear what you think. I want to hear everyone's opinion. But in this battle, you were the one who directly confronted him. Your opinion holds the most weight.
I learned the most valuable lessons from my past opponents. Please, say whatever's on your mind.
You've disappointed many people. And of course, the main characters lost their voice actor. Tons of people trusted you, and you let them all down, even your closest family. You have an unrealistic ideal. I don't agree with Mr. Yang. I'll have my eye on you. I'll help you with that.
I guess it shouldn't be a problem. After all, he did get nerfed after turning into a good guy.
Thank you all for your forgiveness. Perhaps I'll find the answer I'm looking for on this journey. And when that day comes, it'll be farewell. Until then, I will do my best to fulfill my duty as a passenger.
Looks like we've come to a decision. Remember to keep the conductor in the loop too.
Now that our business on Penacony is settled, it's about time we get back on track and prepare for our next warp jump.
Yeah, but let me try contacting Madame Herta again before we set off. She helped us look into Amorphous, even though nothing new came up. I should at least let her know we're leaving.
Try?
I tried contacting the space station several times, but I never got any response. Maybe there's a problem with the interastral network. I shouldn't be anything to worry about. What could happen on the Genius's home turf? Even the Antimatter Legion wouldn't stand a chance. For all we know, Madame Herta could be making a move again.
No, we're still not quite there.
So what move is Herta making? Who was that speaking?
Indeed, this is only a minor ripple that no one will ever notice. So, you must also understand, for a genius, the importance of asking questions outweighs the importance of the answers themselves. So-called magic has its own set of principles. There are no mysteries in this universe that cannot be solved. So, all-seeing presence. I ask you this. What is divinity?
Herta's true form. New adventure on the 8th dawn. Fugue. Alright, navigation meeting.
Please stand by, passengers. The navigation meeting will be starting soon.
She doesn't think it's right to join in our votes when she's only hitchhiking. But she did say that she believes that we'll end up deciding on Amorphous. We read our minds? I'm sure everyone has a destination in mind.
He isn't joining us for the navigation meeting. He went to the party card arrest. Don't worry about him. An unexpected destination could be a great starting point for Sunday. Laid back?
Huh?
That's not exactly a word I associate with him.
Since everyone's here, Pom-Pom will start presenting our options. First up is the oceanic planet of Lushaka.
Mr. Mikhail's homeworld. Lushaka was hit with rising sea levels after the Stellaron disaster. Though I'm not sure how things are on
Next,
the
we
planet now.
have Melustanin, the agate world.
That's where Aurelia of the Beauty ascended, a world of undying allure. It's said to be one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster. Probably not the safest choice.
Given the Express's fuel situation, it's worth us thinking through our options carefully.
And finally, the most adventurous option, the eternal land, Amphorius.
Ah, planet not recorded in the data bank, and a world even Archetypes never set foot on. But if this trailblazing expedition works out, it could solve our fuel problem.
Don't really have a choice.
Amphorius does have something to offer, unlike the other options. Plus, it's a completely unknown world. What better place to trailblaze?
I feel the same. While we know nothing about Amphorius, we know the other two worlds aren't exactly safe options. Anyway, if it's a risk we're taking, we might as well throw in some adventure for good measure.
Agreed. So everyone's leaning towards the uncharted world. Seeing we've got a crew of like-minded adventurers. Includes me too. I'm for Amphorius.
Looks like Pom-Pom's voting plan won't be needed after all. It's official then. Our next stop is Amphorius.
Great! I'm looking forward to the conductor's jump announcement.
You're still gonna do
I'll be
that?
in my room freeing up some memory on my camera. I'm going to have to snap tons of pretty pictures this time.
Don't forget to share the good news with Miss Black Swan. I don't want to chat with Himiko if her voice
A
ain't
world
working.
yet to be explored by the Trailblaze. No self-respecting nameless would turn that opportunity down. Absolutely. The Astral Express has always traveled along the silver rail laid down by Akivili. We don't normally get to venture into a world beyond the knowledge of the Trailblaze. But this time, we might just get the chance to add a brand new stop to the astral charts. I don't mind telling you, I'm a little excited.
you're here. I hear the Nameless are going to Amphorius. A very wise decision. Truth be told, it's more of a personal request. Memo Keepers traverse the worlds only to collect precious memories. Have you heard that before? It's my duty to salvage unknown memories, and the Amphorius that has been revealed by the garden's mirror is like a treasure inside a display case. Dazzling, yet out of reach. I need a sharp nail to break through that glass, and that's where you come in. Only through trailblazing can we reach the heart of Amphorius, cut through the thick mist, and bring the world's memories back to light. I trust you won't disappoint me.
Alright, Sunday.
Looks like you've decided on your next stop. I see.
No comment?
Those who embark on a long journey simply need to set off.
Who's up here? Oh. Alright, I guess I can read Dong Kong. Can't provide many details for our destination this time. We can ask the Memo Keeper if you want to know more. Why do you ask that? Are you feeling nervous yourself? We'll be fine. I just trust the crew. We never had this many passengers on board. Still not used to it. Why don't you head to the party car? Sparkle. Constantly adding pictures.
Oh, hey, great timing! I just turned on my camera and was looking through some old photos. Can I ask you something? What's your favorite part of a journey? From start to finish? Me too!
Commemoration.
This time in Amphorius, let's make sure we get a group photo that everyone loves. Anyway, enough chit-chat. I better pack some extra batteries in case we end up somewhere without power.
Alright, what's in up with the party car? Oh, that's where I begin the warp jump. I guess I'll talk to Himiko. Ah, so this is your first time exploring beyond the astral charts, is it? Same for everyone else, right? Maybe not for Pom Pom. And worlds that have been mapped on the astral charts also present new surprises from time to time. We'll be fine. Let's just say I have a backup plan. Alright, only thing left to do is to take a seat and off to a new world.
Attention passengers! The express is about to make the jump! Please be seated and hold on!
Might do.
There's nothing there. Confusing. The answer lies hidden in the starry sky.
It's a Mobius strip.
Here it is. The isolated world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror. The eternal land, Amphorius. As you can see, Amphorius is surrounded by a mass of chaotic matter that conceals it from the outside world. Nearly. Conventional interstellar travel can't detect its presence, let alone pass by or land on the planet.
Why is it dripping?
Yet the garden caught a glimpse of this place, and along with it, discovered ever-shifting traces.
3 paths interweave and fetter Amphorius, co-authoring the fate of the world. Ordinary path straighters aren't known to leave traces in the mirror. So, what you said is true. Then this isolated star system must have been home to at least 3 beings comparable to Emanators.
I would even go as far as to say, eons themselves.
For a world to have nurtured such marvels, yet still remain unheard of throughout the cosmos? Now that is hard to fathom.
We already know one of the 3 paths to be erudition.
I can reveal the second. In fact, you've all seen it just now. It's the Remembrance.
Remembrance,
I
erudition.
see. Then it makes sense that a messenger of the garden would be capable of unveiling Amphorius for us. What about the final
Don't be
path?
destruction.
Unfortunately, fate is keeping the third path a mystery. I don't know what it is either. Hidden beneath the brilliance of erudition and remembrance, yet possessing enough power to rival the other 2 paths. It could be the Equilibrium, the Enigmata, or perhaps the Permanence. I have no clue at all. This white ribbon of light encircling Amphorius might very well be a product of the 3 interwoven paths. Only when path striders of the Trailblaze enter the center of the vortex will its true nature be revealed.
Still, we know far too little about the planet. What's more pressing is finding a suitable landing site. We could end up over an ocean in a vacuum without oxygen, or worse yet, in the middle of a lava field. Yep, that's why the databank's so important. It is. Still, encountering worlds that exist which are not recorded in the databank is unavoidable. Looks like someone else is all set and itching to get off the train.
Wait, I think we might be missing someone.
Yeah, where's March? She said something about her camera before going back to the room. Haven't seen her since the warp. It's not like March. She's usually most excited about expeditions. Let's drop by her room.
Something feels off. Please, all.
Let me know if there's anything I can assist with.
I have an interstellar message. Please check it promptly. Is this her home planet?
Sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong. I just feel really weak after the warp.
Are you possessed?
Have a heart, will you? Stop scaring me.
Miss Black Swan, could you take a look at the memories in this room?
Gladly.
Swan places her forehead against March's head, blah 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 blah.
I'm seeing March 7th hit by a sudden bout of weakness in her memories, as if something was weighing on her. The onset of it far too quick to be any kind of sickness.
Perhaps it's the effect of some external stimulus?
Oh, why is everyone here? I should have cleaned my room.
I invited Sunday to help with the diagnosis. He grew up in a star system rich in memoria. When it comes to mental healing, he's quite the specialist.
You've all been to Penacony before. I presume you are aware of how some might find themselves in a synesthesia dreamscape after warping to Asdana. I'm guessing this is something similar. Miss March appears to be affected by a certain external stimulus. Perhaps a path, an eon, or even Amphorius itself.
I agree. That's likely the case.
Why is she the only one affected?
There's no way to tell at this point. It could just be a matter of time before everyone feels unwell. Before we identify the cause, my suggestion is for Miss March to avoid venturing anywhere near Amphorius.
It's okay, Himeko. I'll be good on my own. Go ahead, guys. I'll catch up once I feel better. Here. Take my camera along. I was planning to take photos when we got there, but looks like you'll have to help me with that now.
Leave it to me.
I know I can always count on you.
Why don't we take our discussion outside so March 7th can rest?
Yeah, you guys go on ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll be back to being my hyperactive and adorable self by the next time you see me. Now, don't forget about those photos, okay? I'll be checking the camera.
Do you think March 7th's past could be connected to Amphorius?
No, that'd be too much of a coincidence. Haven't seen anything related to six-phase dice yet. It's more likely that some kind of energy on Amphorius affected her before any of us. Dahung, Traveler, are you up for this? What about the rest of you? Amphorius is a crucial stop, so everyone on the Express has been roped in to help someone or another. Venturing into the unknown world is a task perfect for you youngsters. I'm sure you'll both have each other's backs.
So we're staying behind to take care of the grown-up stuff.
Chin up, well. You'll get your chance out in the field.
Someone should be taking care of March 7th, too. I can do that.
I'm fine with any arrangement you have for me.
Great. Sounds like we're all good. Come with me to the parlor car, then you two. I prepared a backup plan before our departure. I didn't count on having to reveal it so soon. Perhaps there's a lot to do. I'll disembark with all of you this time. Now our grand exploration team is assembled. I'll let the conductor reveal our backup
Yes!
plan.
Seeing how this is going to be a perilous expedition, Pom-Pom and the Navigator have come together to prepare a special trailblazing gift for you. Your very own car!
Our what now? Amphorius is outside the stereo piece telecommunication blah blah blah, so there's no chance of remote communication when you're there. Uncoupling and using one of the Express's cars as your landing capsule is the best way to ease your exploration. It can also be your safe house once you're on Amphorius.
The car you're getting has its own thrusters, so just buckle up, and it'll take you into Amphorius and land you somewhere safe.
Express? Pretty good.
Only in
at handling
extenuating
things.
circumstances. Don't go thinking you can detach cars from the Express every which way, alright? Get going whenever you're ready. Pom Pom can't wait to hear about your exciting discoveries.
I'm ready. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. If I've been getting any messages, I would have no idea. I gotta check my Twitch. Yep, someone messaged me and I did not see it at all. It was 30 minutes ago.
Car ready for detachment. 3, 2, 1.
These people are not friendly. Is this Greek inspired? Gone home. Need 2 of those. 2 of these. Shake them hard. She totally would. Damn it. Oh, it's nothing. How long will we have? Passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too. Not before dragging you out. Good thing we were in the car, or else we would have been crushed to pieces. We should try making contact with the Express. Smooth landing. Farewell, my friends. Of course. Yes, this much, no longer working. Just the 2 of us. We can only hope they're not hostile towards outsiders. Yeah, and the facts points towards them being very hostile. Are we back to being fugitives? Hello, little one. Show yourself, Peeping Tom. Someone's here? Ready your weapon and stay alert. Let's find out what's behind that gate. opened on its own. Oh. Why is it so dark? Is it nighttime already? What the heck? This is definitely kind of creepy. Yo, no, we don't need that. Over there, that pink thing. Hard to explain. Yeesh. Did you see what that creature looked like? A rabbit of sorts? It's unlike any known species in our databank, but I guess that's to be expected. We know nothing about amphibians, after all. Back when you were trailblazing into Jarilo 6, we knew its history and terrain even before arriving on the planet, but with amphibians, all we have is whatever little black swan told us about the world. But we can't afford to screw this up. I'm afraid we must plan for the worst. Putting a potential language barrier aside, there was a powerful attack on us just now. It's hard to imagine a planet as far out and isolated as this, having the expertise to create such sophisticated weaponry. Is it a match for your dragon form? I can't tell for sure, but let's not get our hopes too high. We can learn and observe as we move. I would have preferred Welt, so I wouldn't have to voice act him. Now that's one monumental city gate. Posing and somewhat archaic. Oh, that looks like a person. Green, so this is temporary. Looks like no one lives in the area. That strange creature from before is nowhere to be seen. But look at that. Atlas! Giant sphere. Judging by the prolix of those colossal structures, this civilization has more than just great engineers and architects. The structures also indicate a universal belief system. If only it were closer, I'd be able to make out the details. If you want to take some photos, now would be the perfect time. Let's include that figure. Just to creep her out a bit. Don't forget the city gate too.
Hello? Oh, snap out of it and click the shutter already.
The heck? In this case, I want to look closer. There we go. Interruption. Yep. Statues are moving. These things aren't breathing. Inorganic life forms? Looks like they want to keep us here. Let's do this. Okay.
In the mood for another beating?
Dreams do come true.
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Spark!
Still the same
Confidence.
Man, why she got Dave?
Eternal.
Step up, let's see ya. Time to mix things up.
Thanks.
Nice.
I'll never forget you.
Indulge yourselves!
Every petal. All will be swept away by the wind.
The mood is set. Let the show begin. Stay in step. Let's improvise.
As you command.
Dang it! Why she keep getting stunned? None of them are weak against fire.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true. I'll catch up. Still the same.
Stay back, Clara. Stay back, Clara.
There's more to life.
How's this taste?
So this
Stay
is the
in
warmth
step.
of life.
Let's improvise.
Grace and elegance.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Target threat index lowered. Hide.
In the mood for another beating?
Dreams do come true.
There we go.
Some value, I suppose.
We have a 3-phase fight?
Every petal. All will be swept away by the wind.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Spark!
Existence is unity.
Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Well, at least the fire one died fast.
It ain't over.
As you command. As you command.
Oh, I destroyed some more armor.
Annihilate.
Step up, let's see ya.
Let's improvise.
I'm not afraid of you.
Hide.
In the mood for another.
Alright, I'm understanding how better to fight. Oh. Hello, introduce a new character.
Look out! You've got something interesting.
Why you steal my bat?
I bear no harm. I just want everyone to be safe.
Everyone
Roaming around a place like the Abyss with weapons in tow is a show of provocation. Those soldiers are minions of the Strife Titan. They're not known to stop until all invaders fall under their feet. If you continue brandishing your weapons, you won't only be putting yourselves in the crossfire. Their looming blades will come down on the heads of the innocent.
Okay. A civil approach gets your message across all the same.
It's difficult to tell if you're friend or foe when you appear out of thin air. Even without your weapons, a great power still lurks within you.
Well, he's perceptive.
I could be putting myself in harm's way for all I know. I'd be unwise not to take precautions. So, care to share the reason for dropping in on us? Visitors from above?
Fine on. Look what you did again! Taking off only to get yourself into trouble? Oh, you even ruined his weapon! Now you've really gone and done it. This is no way to be treating strangers!
I was just trying to fix our problem in the safest way possible.
How is this safe? Hello, friendly strangers. Let's all simmer down and cool our jets. We're all humans here. No need for things to get so heated.
Not
Snowy's
exactly.
just worried you're baddies from above, but we know you two are nothing of the sort. Oh, right, you don't know us yet. We are Treeby from Yanisopolis, and this is Snowy. Hurry up and apologize to them.
All right, if you say so, Treeby. I apologize for my earlier behavior. I was overly wary because both of you landed in this tumultuous region. It put me on high alert.
I understand. We're trailblazers from the sky. Can they understand that? There's no point in concealing everything. They saw everything. If they wanted us dead, they wouldn't be standing around talking to us.
Not from above the sky, but beyond it.
Wow, that's something else altogether. You're lucky you met us then.
What do you mean?
She means you're lucky because we won't hurt you, but the same can't be said for others. Let's talk somewhere else. You've seen it firsthand. It isn't safe out here. As you saw, there are still many refugees who haven't been freed in the temple. We're here to rescue and escort them to the holy city, Akima. They're the reason I had to be absolutely sure you were not here with ill intent, and why I wanted you to put away your weapons. If something were to occur, they would have no way of protecting themselves. I'm Finam, from Ides Elysiae. Sorry if I offended you just now.
That's an unusual name. Undone Home. This is... I'm a galactic baseballer who's missing her bat.
Baseball bat? Oh, you mean this marvel of a weapon? Sorry, but why don't you tell me your name in return for your weapon? Friction really does spark friendships, huh?
Okay.
And here's your spear. Don't worry, this is entirely on Snowy. I'll make sure he fixes it for you.
It seems I'll have to treat Cartonis to a couple of drinks again.
You've just arrived and we still have many questions. If you two could ensure our safety, traveling together would certainly be the best choice. Finon isn't a playable character, as far as I can tell. How do you view the situation? There's more to him than meets the eye. I agree. To disarm you in a flash and even snipe my spear, he's no ordinary person. He's quite cautious, keeping his distance throughout the conversation. I tried probing for more information on Emporius, but they both casually glossed it over. Conversely, I believe this indicates he doesn't believe he can easily subdue us. If things take a turn for the worse, our best bet is to keep going. Still going to be resolution by force. Well-timed appearance. Yes, the timing was suspect too. Spear that destroyed our car is definitely man-made. I suspect they might have staged the encounter, but these refugees, They're clearly not pretending. For now, it's reasonable to assume that they're not on the same side as the attackers. I've been trying to come up with the possible theories for that, though the answer still eludes me. Perhaps like Yarilo 7, Emphorius was served by the Silver Rail eons ago, but the databank would at least have some record on the planet if that were true. The way the girl uses we and us to refer to herself is unusual. I doubt it's just a habit of speech. But compared with our other suspicions, sharing a common language is the least of our concerns right now. Let's get moving and hope that problems will resolve themselves naturally. Your spear? Though losing the spear is unfortunate, we gain some important insight. Their weapon forging skills are on par with the craftsmanship that forged the Cloud Piercer. Looks like this world is nowhere near as primitive as we had first thought. Perhaps they have more to surprise us with at this holy city they mentioned. Alright, let's go. Someone is arguing at the temple. Let's take a look, and remember, stay friendly.
Ha!
Navigation is not available.
Virtus! You acted on your own to ask the Chrysos heirs for help? To bring us into their so-called holy city, no less. We are priests of Yanis, born as footless birds. How could we possibly endure being confined to one place?
We've lost far too many to Nikador's forces, Mr. Noldus. I only want for everyone to settle down somewhere safe and to be able to sleep soundly.
Lose your faith, and you lose everything. Do you seriously think you can seek shelter in Archima? Nowhere is safe with the end times looming. I've said my piece. Leave if that's what you want. Everyone else is staying in this temple, where we enjoy the protection of Yanis, the Gate of Infinity.
Don't make this decision in haste, sir.
I appreciate the concern, esteemed Chrysos heir. But please, respect that we have the right to choose our own fate.
I'm sorry you had to see that, esteemed Chrysos heir. These two with you are...
Travelers from afar. They're also headed for the Holy City. If memory serves me right, you are... Virtus? Please, you may call me Feynman. What was that just now?
It's an honor you remember me, Phainon. We are priests from Yanisopolis. Armies of the Strife Titan destroyed our home, forcing us to flee across many lands until we arrived here. A few days ago, I watched another companion fall to those monsters, and I was shattered. I offered a prayer to Archima, thinking the answer would take time, at least enough for me to convince Mr. Noldus. I didn't expect your arrival to be so swift.
Every place has their fair share of troubles. The elder spoke of the end times just now and claimed that no place in Emphorius is safe. What did he mean by that?
Excuse me, sir. Everyone knows about the prophecy. How is it that you...
Virtus, right now we must focus on convincing Mr. Noldus to return. The Abyss is swarming with fierce enemies and they have no way to defend themselves, leaving them vulnerable to all kinds of danger. My friends, I have a rather bold request. The two of you are quite capable. Might I trouble you to fetch Mr. Noldus? Treeby will join you. She can also answer any questions you may have.
We'll take it from here. Alright, we'll go. If we're to be companions on this journey, it's only right that we offer assistance where possible.
You two are truly honorable. I'll stay behind to guard Virtus and the rest. Go quickly and come back safe.
Alright.
I'm sure you two have a
Step
ton of
12.
questions, don't you? As for why we should speak in private, that's because quiet places are better suited for communicating with one another.
But the road ahead is cut off. Are we gonna get carried across?
Judging by your reactions, you aren't lying about being newly arrived travelers. In that case, don't blink or you'll miss the next part. Also, Snowy wouldn't dare make plans for us. It's more like the other way around. All right, silence, please. We are about to summon a miracle. We, thy humble descendants, doth surmount the myriad of passages of Yanis to stand before thee and receive the scales of judgment. O selfless arbiter Talantin, declare us innocent in the name of the law. Weigh the fruits of the present in exchange for the sweetness of the past. We summon thee, Orynyx, to lift thy curtain of memory. Once again, stir the ripples of past reverie.
Remembrance. Yep, this was entirely expected.
How is that possible? Did Orynyx's prayer fail?
My two friends, don't stray too far away from us.
Stop panicking. As long as we're with them, we'll be fine.
Amazing, isn't it? Now that we're here, we can speak in peace. Huh? But why does it feel a little too quiet?
Where'd you disappear to? Why are these guys here?
Just what I was afraid of. So much for a peaceful chat. The history lesson will have to wait, my friends. We must help Mr. Noldis.
Alright, the smart move is to focus fire.
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
You both have impressive fighting skills. Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's improvise.
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Svarog!
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Some value, I suppose. Eternal.
In the mood for another beating?
5. Can't do anything about that.
Dreams do come true.
As you command. As you command. Painless.
I like that confidence.
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
Stay back, Clara.
Time to mix things up.
Thanks. I'll never forget you.
Grace and
Oh, thank you. The three of you saved our lives.
Mr. Noldis, Virtus was right. It's too dangerous for all of you to be here. Please, come back to Akama with us.
I believe I've made my stance clear, my child. Us priests would rather die in the pursuit of faith than live in a foreign land.
What makes you think you need to pursue faith at a set location?
Sir, we deeply understand your faith in the Titans. Perhaps in your eyes, Kefali, the protector of the Holy City, is but a god from a foreign land. But we swear to you, in the name of Yanis, the Gate of Infinity, that so long as the Chrysoceres live, Akama will protect all followers of the Titans. We are one and the same.
You swear in the name of Yanis? Who are you?
Don't you remember, Naldus? Our name is Trebios.
What? You're the High Priest? Why do you look like a child? Oh, no. To think that I, a mere tribal priest, dared lecture you on faith. Oh, how ludicrous. Please, forgive my transgressions.
Naldus, we do not wish to force you, but please think of the people in your tribe. The young place their trust in you, just as you place your trust in us. If you stay, they will remain here too, doomed to fall under Nikodor's spear.
Yeah, I gotta ask the question. Do you think your faith is so weak that it cannot reach your Titan from another location?
If that is divine will, then I have no reason to disobey. High Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
Ah, Mr. Noldus. I'm glad you're all right.
Virtus, I still disagree with your methods, but it doesn't matter now. Let us place our trust in the Chrysoceres.
The Dromus caravan that's supposed to meet us isn't here yet, so let's all rest where it's safe for a while.
Regrettably, our questions are still unanswered. And we now have even more. Now that things have calmed down, perhaps you two can find the time to answer a few of them.
Of course. Please, come this way. I see you've both been made aware of our troubles. I'm grateful for your understanding, so in return, please ask me anything you wish to know. Just as the word implies, it's the time of strife before the world meets its end.
The darn finality is still after us. Are you saying your civilization is coming to an end?
To be precise, it's the whole world that's coming to an end. Just as the word implies. To be precise, it's the whole world. The ancient gods of Amphorius. Once worshipped by humanity, they now stand as their foes. The prophetic deliverers, with golden blood coursing through their veins. It's a gift from the three Titans of Fate. With their blessings, priests can awaken shadows of the past to alter reality.
That would be something Remembrance
You're putting
would
it
do.
too lightly. Don't make miracles sound like a tool you can simply use at will.
That's all I got for now. Your answers are too
Sorry.
precise.
I guess I'm not good at telling stories.
Yet a tedious and overly long explanation isn't ideal either. Let me think. Oh, right! Virtus and the others are priests from Yanisopolis. They should be adept at playing the lyre. How about playing a song for our two friends? There's a ballad that's been passed down in Amphorius since ancient times. Happiness abound in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raised their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided Calamity's gate. They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus, you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole? O great Kefali, all-knowing Father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden ichor spills unto the land, forming the boiling river that flows through the legacies of heroes who take their stand.
Huh?
And the sound? What is that? Whoa. That's big. Oh, those are cool.
Don't worry, that's just our rescue. Time to get up, everyone!
What magnificent
These
creatures.
large, mild-mannered creatures are called dromas. They're humanity's most loyal companions. We'll be relying on them to get us through the rugged mountain roads on the way to the Holy City. Dromas are very docile. Even first-time riders can steer them easily. Here, give it a try. Remember to hold the reins tight.
Whoops.
I forgot to mention, don't touch their white stone humps. When the Earth Titan blessed these creatures, it said they also stuffed their ill tempers into these humps. See? Easy, wasn't it?
Everyone, how did you find our lyre performance earlier? We've been in exile for many days and haven't touched our instruments in a long time. I fear our skills have grown rusty, and we've made a spectacle of ourselves.
No, not at all. Your performance was wonderful, sir.
It's been a long time since we sat together like that and sang ancient ballads to our heart's content. I'm grateful to all of you for reminding me of those glorious and peaceful times. Looking back now, I admit I was too stubborn. Perhaps you really can save Amphorius from its doom, just like how the 4 of you heroes saved our very lives and faith today.
You included
Suffering's bad for your health, and it won't help your faith much either. That's why it's our inherent duty as Chrysos heirs to free everyone from suffering. It's also the reason for the Holy City Akima's existence. The only human city left in our present day.
Hey now, don't be so serious. You're bringing the mood down. Anyway, in short, the Holy City is absolutely safe. Everything will be fine once we get there. Is everyone properly seated? Then we're off! Next stop, Akama!
For this world, I'm definitely going to need Clara's ability to attack multiple times a turn by just wreaking havoc with her counters. Because the city's under attack.
There's more to life. Eternal.
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Spark! Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
No one we can conspire, so here.
Let's improvise.
Got the break.
As you command.
Ouch!
As you command.
Still the same old.
Stay back, Clara. Hide.
Some value, I suppose.
In the mood for another beating?
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
We can break both of them.
Rhythm get messed up. Let's improvise.
One day.
Stay back, Clara.
Nice, like it, my friends.
That was a bad move.
Indulge yourselves!
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Spark!
As you command.
I need to be brave.
Okay, so he's next. So I can do this.
Annihilate. As you command.
There's more to life.
Step up, let's see ya. It ain't over.
Stay in step.
Perfect.
Dreams do come true.
Stay back, Clara. Hide.
Some value, I suppose.
Stay back, Clara.
In the mood for another beating?
Take your positions.
There we go.
You both fought so bravely. Are you Chrysos heirs from a foreign land? Please, I beg of you, save Akima. The Mad King Nikador has returned. Look, there's strife and conflict everywhere.
Stay calm and leave this to us. We must hurry and find shelter.
Thank you, thank you. Your comrades are fighting inside the city. Fate will guide you to them.
I expected the Holy City to be a strong sanctuary, but things are less peaceful than I thought. Stay here and lend our support to the battlefield. Do you think Nikador is related to destruction? I don't think so. These Titankin have obvious differences to the anti-matter leech. Our priority now is to find Phoenix.
The main road's been blocked off. Treeby?
Don't panic. Leave this to us. I summon the Oryx!
How's the situation?
It's you two. I'm sorry we got you involved again. I never expected Nikador to lead an army and launch a surprise attack on the Holy City at a time like this. They and Kefali have always been mortal enemies, but now they've gone mad like a vicious beast.
We took care of some enemies.
You have my gratitude. Thankfully, Akuma is not completely unprepared. The prophecy had warned us about this. This is a catastrophe, but it's not the end.
Mr. Naldus and the others have gone to seek shelter. Leave the rest to us. You should evacuate along with the citizens.
I don't doubt your skills, but... Very well, but please remain by my side. These pests can't hurt you, but our companions, those known as the Chrysos heirs, their attacks do not discriminate between friend and foe.
Oh, Kefali, throne of worlds, please end your long silence and grant humanity protection.
Still no map. What are you doing? It's not safe here. Seek shelter quickly.
No. It's very safe here.
The prophecy has already revealed that the light of Kefali will shine upon all.
Oh my goodness.
Watch! No one will die! The heroes will protect the city!
Oh my goodness.
Leave them
Don't
be.
make things harder.
Just as Mr. Noldus reveres Yanis, faith is all some people have left in a world teetering on the brink of collapse. To honor their faith is the sacred duty of the Chrysos heirs. Minions of strife, you shall not harm these people!
Fucking
value,
idiots
I
making
suppose.
things hard for us for no reason.
Eternal. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Svarog!
Dreams do come true.
Life's like a good brew,
Alright, we can
my
get
friends.
one armor break.
Indulge yourselves!
As you command. Annihilate.
It ain't over.
I need to be brave.
Eliminating threat.
Bodies everywhere. How could so many enemies have made it to the front gates? Where were the city guards?
Snowy!
Oh, there's multiple. Turn on. 3 tribbies!
We are Trian. We are Trinan. We are Trivi. Wait. No! Now is not the time for introductions!
The surprises never cease in Amphorius.
Snowy! D has been trading blows with the main forces for what feels like forever. From the skies to the city. Hurry up and assist him!
I knew it. He gets reckless once he gets the urge to kill. I'm relying on you three to handle the task of getting the citizens to safety.
Don't worry! With us here, we can just use the Sentry Gate to whoosh the people to the safest place in Amphorius! Wouldn't that be Akuma? Stop messing around and help the people! Anywhere is fine, just send them to somewhere safe!
Don't worry. Although they are a little childish, the trio are experienced Chrysos heirs, and one of the pillars of Akuma. Therefore, they can definitely be trusted. Well, let's keep on moving then.
Interesting. Let's see, crazy lady. Nope, they're not gonna say anything.
Lord Finan! Oh, you're finally here. Quick, save the Grand Craftsman. He's surrounded by enemies!
What?
Cartonis! Hang in there!
Okay, big guys are friendly.
The rear is secured now.
Oh shit.
This is the result of your efforts?
Quit messing around. You know who we're dealing with.
Oh shit, we got our foundation easily.
Carelessness will be your downfall. Deliver. Mere child's play. A true fight between us would shatter them with the aftershocks alone.
Yeah,
Who are you?
Enough, Mighty. Are you trying to destroy the Holy City?
Mighty.
Gonna keep going?
There he is.
If not, I'll catch my breath for a
Yeah,
while.
he is definitely a Foundation Zealot. No polarity.
Take your positions.
So that's the slower one, so it's worthwhile to attack him.
Let's improvise. Still the same old.
Stay back, Clara. Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Spark!
As you command. Target threat index lowered.
Alright, now it's worthwhile to do this.
Indulge yourselves!
Hide.
Step up, let's see ya.
Dreams do come true.
As you command. Stay back, Clara.
Oh, that was probably the best possible outcome.
Annihilate.
There's more to life.
Good, killed.
Let's
These two
improvise.
are screwed.
Cartonis!
Fine on.
I'm glad that you're okay. As for you, Mighty, if I'm not mistaken, shouldn't your responsibility be protecting the citizens?
What is that supposed to mean? Who are you implying isn't a citizen here?
Don't evade the question. Aglaya told us to protect the citizens. Are you ignoring what she said?
It is you who forgot the second half of her words. Her original words were, protect the citizens and eliminate the invaders. The crisis in the Holy City will be resolved once we've eliminated Nikador. Speaking of which, since you've never considered the pair over there to be citizens, they seem to fit the definition of invaders.
What do you mean?
The three priests of Yanis share the same appearance and mind, and their senses are also interlinked. The Achaemins have long been aware of your presence and what you have been doing. You trust him that much? I suggest you think twice.
Provoking your allies at such a critical juncture. Whose side are you on?
From the moment we first met, I already told you that regardless of whether it's in the past or in the future, the people of Kremnos will never agree to make peace with the likes of you. As the successor of Kremnos, I, Mighty, am not able to act independently on such matters. Furthermore, things have escalated to a point where I must warn you, esteemed guest, that your host is anything but proficient in the ways of hospitality.
Enough. The time for internal strife now is not. Still on the
Oh, we've got,
offense, the Mad King is, and must be stopped by the Chrysos heirs.
We got Yoda.
I have not forgotten about what needs to be done. Stand down. I'm more than capable of taking care of what's ahead by myself. As for you, Nikador is in the Marmorial Palace. Glaya told me to stay out of it. So, go ahead. Deliver.
I don't need you to tell me that.
You. What's your name?
Galactic Baseballer.
Is that not also strange?
You guys don't seem to be on friendly
Well,
terms.
that's the Chrysos heirs. Revered as heroes by the masses, but still imperfect mortals at their core.
What is it, outsider? Do you fear the Lance of Fury's raging flames? Or perhaps you'd care to spar with me?
I'm interested.
Avoid getting too serious with Mighty, because he means every word he says.
Oh, I know.
That is true. Of this, you can be assured.
I know full well when he said spar, he meant it. Yeesh, that's a lot of them. Dang, it's taking forever to load.
What a mess.
I don't see any more residents. Have they been evacuated?
Yes, Treby acted with haste. This is Marmorial Market, the most important residential and living area in the Holy City. Pushing through by force would undoubtedly result in needless casualties. But now, our backup is here.
Lord Finon, and the two guests. Welcome to Akama.
Casterus. These enemies aren't moving.
When I heard your footsteps, I thought death was already writing my final chapter before my heroic journey had even begun. Miss Casterus?
An abrupt ending to an epic that has barely begun might also amaze the people. But today, Lord Finon, Akama needs you.
Well, if the Mortician of the Holy City says I'm needed, then it sounds like I'm gonna live through this mess.
Well, that isn't for me to decide. All I can do is clear the obstacles and guide you to the place of Nikador's descent. Dear guests, if you would, I'd like you to please follow me. And kindly keep 5 paces distance. In the face of death, strife will also cause hesitation to arise. I am the shadow of death.
Right, I guess that's why she says 5 paces.
There are also some enemies who are difficult to subdue by presence alone.
The scent of blood. Are you an attendant of the Hand of Shadow?
No, I'm nobody's attendant.
You can try to avoid and hide it. But you obviously came from the world of the dead. Akama, Chrysos heirs. What cowards! We live by loyalty and glory, while you live by weakness and deceit.
I'm so glad that you're not my history teacher. How much can we trust the words of someone who has sunk so deep into madness? However, if you're standing here out of loyalty and glory, then I shall draw my blade and grant you a warrior's end.
Come. Come to arms.
Oh,
Oh, durable.
existence is unity. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Svarog!
As you command.
Ooh, that's a problem.
How's this taste?
So this is the warmth of life.
Let's improvise.
As you command.
Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I'm not afraid of you.
Annihilate.
Some value, I suppose.
Stay back, Clara.
Step up, let's see ya. It ain't over.
Dreams do come true.
I need to be brave.
Are you alright?
I'm okay.
Stay back, Clara.
There's more to life.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Svarog!
Ah, it's nothing. As you command. As you command.
Time to mix things up.
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
Existence is unity.
Eliminating threat. Stay back, Clara.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Life's like a good brew, full-bodied and sweet. My friends, indulge yourselves!
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
Stay back, Clara.
This is a problem.
How's this taste?
So this is the warmth of life.
Annihilate.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Svarog!
As you command. As you command.
In the mood for another beating?
I need to be brave.
Some value, I suppose. Stay away.
Stay back, Clara.
Life's like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Alright, I got to break them once.
Time to mix things up.
So this, every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Take your positions.
This is
Let's
really not a
improvise.
great fight for me.
There's more to life. Eternal.
Eliminating threat.
I'll catch up.
Stay back, Clara.
Dreams do come true.
Some value, I suppose. Yeah.
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Svarog!
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
There's more to life.
Step up, let's see ya. Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
As you command.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Hide.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
Time to mix things up.
So this is the warmth of life.
Stay back, Clara.
Let's improvise.
Annihilate.
How's this taste? Nice, like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I'll catch up.
Stay back, Clara.
Dreams do come true.
Some value, I suppose. Yeah.
In the mood for another beating?
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Svarog!
As you command.
There's more to life. Eternal.
Stay in step.
Does her ultimate give any other benefits?
Let's improvise.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Step up, let's see ya.
As you command.
I need to be brave.
Hide.
Some value, I suppose.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
How's this taste?
So this is the warmth of life.
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Svarog!
There's more to life. Yeah.
I'm not afraid of you.
Stay in step.
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
As you command.
Got him.
As you wish.
Lady Aglaya once said that your time is extremely valuable and shouldn't be wasted on unnecessary conflict. I have the power to lay them to rest.
I was about to say the same. It's pointless to waste your strength on these pawns. Let's go. It's time to face strife.
Once there, you must turn into birds and fly toward the final battlefield.
Miss Castoris, why aren't you joining us?
I must stay here and ensure that these soldiers do not destroy the city. Although faith is more important to the vast majority, there are still quite a number of citizens who care more about their worldly possessions.
I understand, but
There is no need for worry. The citizens have already been evacuated, and the only living things in the vicinity are the three of you. As Lady Aglaya instructed, no civilians will be affected by this.
do excuse my impropriety.
Well then, I'll see you later, Miss Castris.
Then, could you all quietly leave?
We'll leave this place to Miss Castris, then. Memorial Palace, the Lance of Fury, Nikador. They're all there in the distance.
What's that sound?
That battle cry once crushed all in its path. It knocked down foes and allies alike, leaving people as fragile as reeds in a gale.
My limbs trembled uncontrollably as my weapon clattered to the ground. I could hear nothing but the frenzied and shameful beating of my own heart. Fear.
This is why the Strife Titan is revered. If a warrior can face this terror and still step forward, no trial thereafter can shake the weapon in their hand.
You two, if you wish to retreat, this is your final chance to do so.
It's fine, he's already died a bunch. I have no interest in the Titan's rights. As trailblazers, lending a hand to unfamiliar worlds is simply our duty.
Trailblazer? What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds there must also be a Titan which is revered by the masses.
We do Aeons.
There's no need to further confirm your resolve. We shall soon cross swords with the embodiment of strife. And yet, faced against this menacing threat, your resolve only gleams more intensely. Let's get going. In the era when Kefali had not yet fallen silent, none could stand as their equal. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods, safeguarding the inhabitants of Amphorius. Stand with me and become heroes!
Okay, I hope this fight isn't too hard. And by I hope it's not too hard, I hope there's a possibility of actually breaking this enemy. The heck? That's simple enough.
Deathly silence is the proud resonance of Nikador's war drums. Behind this watery veil awaits the arena of conflict.
Who is wailing? My head feels like it's being ripped apart.
Stay strong! Recall your convictions and everything you hold dear. If you can't do that, then think of death. For doing so might actually keep you alive.
Please have a weakness I can like this. Ice.
Careful.
Damn it.
You
The
look
worst
different
one.
from what I remember.
How so?
Weaker. So, more distorted?
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
Enjoying yourself?
Stay back, Clara.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind. Some value.
Step up, let's see ya.
Stay in step. Let's improvise. Still the same old.
Stay back, Clara. Stay back, Clara.
12 armor now?
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Svarog!
Hide.
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Okay, I can increase.
There's
I
more
can
to
gain
life.
glory to boost things.
In the mood for another beating?
Take your positions.
As I keep using ultimates, I'll get stronger.
Some value.
Oh
I
my
suppose.
god. Why?
Eternal.
How's this taste?
I was relying on my counterattacks to heal. Alright, I get what I need to do. I need to save my ultimates for...
I'm not afraid of you.
Eliminating threat. Are you alright?
I'm okay.
As you command.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Svarog!
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
I need to be brave.
Annihilate.
Step up, let's see ya. Nice, like a good my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Got him.
As you command. As you command.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Existence is unity.
I'm not afraid of...
In the mood for another beating? Time to mix things up.
So this is the warmth of life.
Let's improvise.
Stay back, Clara.
Cast aside all distracting thoughts. To me, I shall withstand their wrath.
Every petal in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind.
It ain't over.
Hide.
Take your positions. Still the same old.
How's this taste?
There's more to life. Eternal.
I like that confidence.
Annihilate.
Nice, like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
Stay back, Clara.
Alright.
In the mood for another beating?
Are you all right?
I'm okay.
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Spark. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Hide.
Even gods can bleed. I shall extinguish your core flame, Titan!
It ain't over.
There's more to life.
Alright. I can
Eternal.
afford to do this.
Eliminating threat.
Step up, let's see ya.
As you command. As you command.
Some value, I suppose.
Let's improvise.
I'm not a...
Stay back, Clara.
Oh, catch up.
Stay back, Clara.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind. I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Spark.
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I need to be brave.
Eliminating threat.
Okay.
Move.
This is not the true Nikador, just one of his many godly forms.
Oh, she got refined voice.
The core flame isn't here. New allies of Okima, welcome to Amphorius. While this welcome banquet is far from elegant, it has helped to remove any misgivings that we had. From this moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and of the Chrysos as...
Hello. Lady Algaea, your eyes.
Curious about my eyesight? Well, I'm not blind. On the contrary, I can see much more than the typical person. Those with golden blood always have something extraordinary about them. For me, it's perception. I don't need light to measure the world. The wind carries messages along golden threads, delivering countless sensations to my fingertips. Just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
She sounds so cultured. That was my first thought. Indeed, her manner of speaking is comparable to Sunday's.
A manifestation of Nikador. Could it be that my trial has not arrived yet?
By following the threads of fate, you have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Well, truth be told, I don't feel any different. I anticipated a greater challenge. When Trienne followed those escaped soldiers, was that part of the plan too?
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack and didn't intend to waste such a golden opportunity. After Nikador succumbed to madness, Their fortress disappeared into the fog, with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character and attacked Arkema of their own accord, then the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place and sound the horn of retaliation.
What an intricate plan indeed. I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all about Amphorius to our allies. However, given that Arkema has just barely survived a calamity, and there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort, Aglaya, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
Distinguished guests, since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I will naturally take care of you as well. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance.
You two can find me at Marmorial Market after you've grown tired of listening to her tales. In any case, I owe you my hospitality.
Now then, where should we begin?
Hey, Gaia, could you give us some time? We'd like to get back to our mission now that the situation has gone down. We want to lay down a beacon of the Trailblaze here. I can assure you that this will not bring any repercussions to Okema. Think of it as a ceremony when traveling to someplace new.
Beacon of the Trailblaze. No problem. Go ahead.
With this space anchor on Amphorius, we've taken yet another giant step on the path of the Trailblaze. I'm going to assume you meant Akavili.
What an interesting way to mark the start of your journey. I grow more and more curious about your cause. But please, let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will likely be quite lengthy, so why don't we go somewhere more suitable for that?
Okay, we're free now. I swear, the only actual planet we've gone to is Yarilo 6. I mean, Amphorius counts as a planet, but these two are space stations. Well, this one looks like an asteroid turned into a space station. Alright, I think that's going to count for the end of stream. With me doing some actual important quests, these quests have a lot of steps to them. So they're going to be taking a while to get through. And I haven't the time to work on this quest today.